new around here and want to catch up on more videos from our channel? Then all you gotta do is hit that red subscribe button right now. Hey there guys, what's up and welcome back to our channel. Shaquille O'Neal is an American former professional basketball player who is a sports analyst on the television program Inside the NBA on TNT. He is regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Not only is he the tallest basketball player in history, but also comes among the top 5 richest basketball players ever. He owns stuff you couldn't even imagine to buy because it costs a fortune. Let's look into the 15 items Shaquille O'Neal owns that cost more than your own life. Number 5. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Shaquille O'Neal has been famous for spending an awful lot of money on cars. He has bought 3 Mercedes cars in one day that cost him more than $400,000. Seems a lot, isn't it? Well, it doesn't seem a lot to Shaq. He bought one for himself, one for his father, and the last one for his mother. Seems like his whole family has been a fan of Mercedes. We couldn't even fathom buying one Mercedes, but Shaq managed to get 3 for himself in just under a day. Well, if you got the money, buy as many Mercedes cars as you like.
Mercedes S-Class Coupe, and it's a little bit like the iconic Barcelona chair in the way that it's super stylish, it's luxurious.
Number 14. Mansions. Shaquille O'Neal is not only one of the best players of basketball, but is also known for his raps. He's been making money doing both, and we can say he is successful because of the quantity and size of the mansions he owns in different places. He owns mansions in Georgia, Florida, Orlando, and Miami. The mansions are extremely dreamy and super luxurious that no ordinary person could even think about living in a place like that. Seems like Shaq is interested in real estate more than we thought he was. Number 13. Rolls-Royce Phantom. Did you know Rolls-Royce Phantom is considered the world's most luxurious car and, of course, the most expensive one? If you want to know how rich Shaquille O'Neal really is, we think you can have a pretty great idea by the fact that he owns a Rolls-Royce Phantom. He has a soft corner for cars in his heart, and in an interview, he mentioned that when he sees an amazing car, he just can't resist buying it. He has a car showroom in one of his mansions, having 17 extremely expensive cars. We can't even afford one, and this dude has 17. Number 12. Diamonds. Diamonds are without a doubt the most expensive piece of jewels. Just 1 carat of the diamond can cost you thousands of dollars. So imagine how expensive it would be to have 10 to 15 pieces of jewelry just made of diamonds. How could one spend so much money on diamonds? Of course, Shaquille O'Neal is one person that comes to mind. He's been spending fortunes of money on buying diamond jewelry for his mother, loved one, and his daughters. Number 11. Lamborghini Gallardo. Another one in his luxury car collections is the Lamborghini Gallardo. Even though it's much cheaper than the Mercedes and Rolls-Royce he owns, but still it costs a lot more than we can ever imagine. His love for cars is pretty apparent in all of his collections. Number 10. Five Guys Burger Restaurant. Maybe you can imagine owning one restaurant someday, but Shaq owns 155 Five Guys Burger restaurants all over the world. Five Guys Burgers is one of the most widespread chains of burger restaurants in the world, and guess what? Shaquille O'Neal owns half of their franchises. Number 9. 24-hour fitness gyms. Shaquille has got a pretty good brain for investment. He invested in the most popular fitness chain, the 24-hour fitness gym, and currently he's the owner of their 40 franchises. He's invested his money for good, and we can say he's making 4 times more than what he spent through these gyms. He makes a good businessman if you ask me. Number 8. Ford F-650. Even though he owns many different luxurious cars, he's been seen driving his favorite Ford F-650 truck that cost him $150,000. But remember, he is over 7 feet tall, so he had to get the truck modified, and that cost him more than $100,000, which makes the car the price almost double of what he originally had to pay for. Well, he does have the money, so he can do it. Number 7, Florida Mansion. Shaquille O'Neal owns many mansions across the state, but this mansion in Florida is surely extraordinary. It's the place one can only dream of living in. It has its own basketball court, home theater, swimming pool, jacuzzi, and more. His mansion in Florida is just too dreamy. Number 6, Auntie Annie's Pretzels. Have you ever had Auntie Annie's Pretzels? They're the most delicious pretzels one could ever have. But did you know Shaquille O'Neal owns 17 franchises of Auntie Annie's Pretzels? Well, you do now. Seems like this guy has availed every investment opportunity he's ever laid eyes on. Number 5, Google. While it's not certain just how he got in as a Google investor before the company went public, but he did. As anyone can plainly see, this was definitely the right business move to make. Just think about this. Before Google went public in 2004, the company's stock traded at $85 per share. Now, one share of Google stock costs well over $700. Number 5, Apple stocks. We can never imagine owning shares of the multinational company Apple, but Shaquille O'Neal owns a few shares in the company that are worth thousands of dollars today. He invested in companies and bought their shares at the right time when they were very cheap, and those same shares are now worth thousands of dollars. If this isn't a business mind, then we don't know what is. Number 3, Papa John's. Papa John's pizzas are famous around the world, and the owner of one franchise of Papa John's earns millions of dollars a year. Hence, we cannot even imagine how much Shaquille O'Neal earns as he owns 9 stores of the chain. We can only wish to own such a huge restaurant, and we think buying a restaurant can cost you your life, but fortunately, Shaq is rich enough to buy 9 of these. Number 2, Reebok. He has his own shoe line in Reebok. See, that's what happens when you're famous. Brands are always eager to sign you up, and that results in you earning millions of dollars. Buying an original Reebok can cost us a fortune. So imagine owning a full line of the collection, that too which is named after you. We can only dream of the things Shaquille O'Neal actually owns. It's impressive how much he's achieved, and all because he's got an extremely intelligent business mind. Number 1, Lil Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal has not only got a great fan base of basketball fans, but children love him too. Because of his book, The Little Shaq, he owns the book, and the character of the book is actually based on him. The book is rated in the top 10 most loved children's books, and it's made its way to children's favorite storybook. Seems like Shaquille O'Neal knows how to create his way to anyone's heart. Let us know if we've left out any other luxurious item that Shaquille O'Neal owns, while also liking and sharing this video and subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. And while you're at it, don't forget to see the 2 videos that are on your screen right now, as they're just as good as this one. And with that, I'll be catching you guys later in another video. Bye now.